Alright,
Tommy, reel.
Fast.
Just gotta, don't pull. Just reel. Reel as fast as you can. Don't pull on it, just reel. Keep reeling.
I sprayed that in my hair. My hair
Keep
won't
reeling, buddy. Keep reeling.
First fish of the day.
Keep reeling.
Alright. Is it gonna be a record? Is it gonna be a catfish again?
Oh.
Yeah, keep reeling. Tommy, keep reeling, buddy. Keep reeling.
Real? You can do it, Tommy.
Lift the top. Alright, lift it up.
Alright, let Daddy get it, Tommy. Kids keep an eye on.
Hold on, son. Let me make sure it's still there. Pull for a minute, then let go.
That's my water bottle.
I think we lost it. Yeah, pull and drag. I wonder if we got Stingray.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
There it is, got some size. Steady pressure. Reel down.
Close it. Where's the gaff?
In that front box.
Cadence? We have to clear off that box and get the gaff.
I don't know, so
Get
we'll
Carl
have to reel it in and
off.
see what we got, won't we? Whatever it is.
And all the bags
got some
off, that
hook to
whole
it.
thing opens and there's a stick with a hook on it.
I wonder if that because waiting on the bridge or is there just hanging out? Ugh. It's just dead weight. There it goes again.
There you go.
Alright, there we go. Got our tsunami rod. We're running a 3-ounce weight.
Carl, where you going?
About 5 feet of leader line and then a shrimp on there. Nicole? Or somebody come reel this other line in. Somebody? I'm about to cross.
Yes,
He is
and that's a
making a run
very
for the
sharp
bridge.
point on the end, so do not let Carl have it.
Yeah, let's reel that all the way in, Tommy.
Carl, where are you going?
Here, Carl, sit right here and watch.
Keep reeling, Tommy. Keep reeling.
Here.
Good job, buddy.
You want to sit with me?
All right. Tommy, bring that one over. Hey, bring that one over behind me here. Switch sides of the boat.
I got it.
Nicole, there's rod holders on that side of the boat if you wanted to put it in there. This thing. Holy cow. I'm doing all I can to hold this thing right now, son. Whatever we got does not want to come to the boat, and it is. Alright, you can see it peels off drag. We get a little closer and then it peels off drag again. I got my tsunami rod. I got 30. Actually, this one has the 60-pound braid with a 30-pound leader line. Number 4 hook, had a shrimp on there, and it caught it over there. And it's now over here out into the channel. Hopefully it's something that we can actually bring in the boat and keep. So we're going to keep fighting it. As you see, this is a heavy duty rod. And this, I'm just putting steady pressure and it is just pulling it. Now we got an audience. So that big boat, they have slowed down and I think they're watching. One thing I can say for sure is, I'd like to say for sure this is not a catfish. But then again, we are in New Smyrna. So it could very well be a really big catfish.
Where you going, Carl?
Get the net.
I am not making any headway with it right now. It doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't fit, buddy.
Nicole, you want to feel this one for a minute? gonna let Nicole have a turn. Tommy had a little turn, so now we'll let Nicole have a turn. All right, grab hold tight. Tuck that. Good. Hold on tight. While you're doing that, I'm gonna grab the other camera. We're gonna get additional footage. All right, so just keep steady pressure pulling on. Keep that rod bent. And that has that steady pressure on. All right, so we're back with a different angle. Nicole's just gonna keep steady pressure. What I want you to do is don't worry about reeling. I just want you to put one hand there, and just keep that steady pressure on that line. By keeping steady pressure on that line, we'll try and get him to change his direction and come back to us. All right, reel it down. Reel down with the rod. Reel down. Now pull that slow pull back up. Slow pull. And you hear that drag slowly doing, but that's just putting that steady pressure on him. We're gonna try and get him to move. All right, right there, just steady pressure, steady pressure. Hold it for a minute. All right, now I want you to slowly reel down again and do the same thing. We're just gonna keep you doing that. Tommy, don't lean too far over, buddy. We got Carl back here ready. He's got the net and he's ready to scoop it. Of course, I'm hoping that net is too small since it's our bait net. Nicole's just steady pressure on it. All right, same thing. Pull our Nicole, so I just reel down, then that slow pull back up with that rod. We're going to kind of just keep working it a little bit here, a little bit there. Steady pressure, steady pressure. Last thing we want to do is snap a line at this point.
No, Carl.
Hard.
Yeah. This one back up. Try and get it. Cadence, do you want to turn real?
You gotta pull it up higher before you can reel down.
Trying to get a good angle. I'm going to flip this camera up so I can continue to help you.
No, she's not gotten it up high enough. Alright.
Alright. Let me feel it again, Nicole. Alright, I'll take over just to give me a good feel of what we got going on. Keep slowly trying to work it. I don't want to break it. I mean, I got 60-pound braid and 30-pound leader, but the way this thing's pulling.
Look at everything the fish finder's marking. Look at the fish finder. That's not a fish the way it's acting though, is it? It's more like a...
I'm pretty sure we got a stingray. Oh, got a little movement off that time. Stingrays will hunker down on bottom and they can bury in the sand, so that's why just kind of keep that steady pressure. When if he don't want to move, he might not. Oh, just then he moved. What I'm trying to do is just wear him out. Oh. There he goes again.
Are you having fun?
Oh yeah. This is why we do this. He's peeling dragging.
We need to chase him with the boat.
No. I got enough line on here. We ain't worried about chasing him with the boat at this point, but.
Mama. Mama.
What's up, Carl?
Our audience might be growing impatient there. I'm just glad I hooked him on this one. It's the biggest rod I got on the boat today. I brought mostly lightweight stuff for working docks and bridges.
Careful, Kyle.
I'm finally getting a little leeway on it, gaining a little ground. Carl's trying to throw our bait net overboard.
Carl, what you doing?
Oh, there he goes again.
Hopefully you didn't do it, Caden, and touch the ground.
Oh no, this is definitely not salad or debris.
What you doing, Carl?
It's working its way back to where we started.
Back to where we. Yep. Try and keep him as close as I can here.
Alright, if it's a stingray, where do you want the children to be when we bring this thing in?
Depends on where I'm at.
The opposite area?
Yep.
Alright, Tommy. What do stingrays have?
Barbs on their tails that can sting you. It hurts really bad.
So
They don't sting, they poke you, stab you.
Yeah, but when
What else are
you
stingrays?
get
Delicious.
stabbed, you get hurt.
Alright, got a little headway on it. Whatever it is finally getting a little tired. See my line. Got the weight.
Alright. As soon as you see it, Tommy, I want you to go to the front of the boat with Cadence, please.
It is a stingray.
Whoa, look at that stingray! Alright. You want the gaff?
I will need the gaff.
It's a stingray.
Everybody up front, please.
Actually, I'm gonna try and take him to the front of the boat because that's where the box is.
Alright.
No, wait, just
Wait.
stop. Everybody just hold still for a minute. Because he is still running. Whew. There he is. Get him out of our engine.
Nicole, you're taller than me. Put this up in that fishing rod holder, please. Cadence, we need to get all that stuff out of Daddy's way, otherwise it's gonna become a bloody mess.
Can I put it back where it was?
Shove it all the way up to the front. Not on the top
Tommy?
front, but
I want you to go around that way. Yep.
do you think you can do this?
Cool. Alright, so we got him right here by the boat. Trying to get some footage of him in the boat.
Tommy? Go.
That's a huge stingray.
I'll go to Cadence.
You're trying to get behind me.
I know you want to watch, Tommy. Why don't you sit on the chair?
Alright, that's what we're going to do. Alright, Chloe, follow us. We get the cooler open.
Cadence, on the other side of the boat. Yeah, I know you want to watch. I'm sorry.
Alright, you want to gap? You want to hold the rod while I pull him up in?
Either one.
Why don't you come hold the rod? That way I can gap you and bring him right in.
Stay careful.
Yep.
Don't go past me, boys.
Alright, so what we're going to do, because we don't want to risk being barbed, bring him up. He does have to barb, so we're going to be careful. Missed. Oh, can't like this. That is a hard shell on top, so I got to go just inside of it. Oh, here he goes again. I hit him right on top of the head, which is that hard shell, and that gaff will do nothing to that hard shell.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's strong. Every time I get back further.
I didn't have it in a good position, really. Get it this time.
Oh, where are you going?
Oh my goodness. Alright. Everybody stay back away. Welcome back. We have got the stingray that you saw us catch all cleaned up. This is just a portion of it. You saw that was a nice sized fish. This is just a portion of the stingray. If you want to see how to clean the stingray or how we clean the stingray, there'll be a link. We got another video in here. We'll have it ready for you so you can watch the full video on how to clean it. We did it in a separate video because it takes time to do it right, and I just wanted to show y'all how I like to do it. What we got here today on this one, the way I'm going to do it, is I put them in a pan, put a little bit of salt on them, did a ginger paste, a basil paste, Everglades original, and a little bit of dill. Put the seasoning on them about 30-45 minutes ago. Let them sit. They've been sitting with the seasoning on them, just kind of curing, taking time. We'll throw these off to the side for a minute. In our pan, we have olive oil. Actually, this one's avocado oil, sandbag salt, and a little bit of butter, getting our pan nice and hot. Now the pan's getting hot. I'm gonna turn that heat down a little bit. We got our stingray tonight. We're just gonna do a simple pan sear of this. You can see the seasoning on both sides of the fish. Just a nice coating of it.
Wish you could smell it.
We just want to simply lay it in the pan. Stingray is really a unique meat, delicious in flavor, unique in its texture, definitely. That's just a little too big, need a smaller piece. Okay, you see some of the pieces are different sizes, and you get them off with fish. And like I say, if you want to see why they're different sizes, go back and check out the other video on how to clean it. Like I say, the way I did it's not the only way to do it, it's just the way I like to do it. So we got our first pan in here. We're gonna let them sit for a minute, let them kind of get a good sear. Nice hot pan. Got the heat turned down a little bit, but I want to keep that heat nice. I want to get a nice crusting on the outside, let the flavor bring up from the inside. And I'm watching the coloring from the piece of the fish start to change. It's a pink, kind of a pinkish white meat. As it cooks it through, it turns nice and white. I have some more butter off the side. Once I flip it, I put a little bit of more butter in the pan with it. That'll help baste it and marinate it. And then I will set them in my plate. So we get that plate ready.
Carl wants to show.
Carl is helping us. He is showing you the stingray. Carl, are we having fun? All right. Nice. So I'm watching this one. The coloring's about halfway through. So now I'm simply going to take my tongs. This is not a fish that's just going to flake apart on you. You can use the tongs. And see that a nice crust, golden brown crusting going on.
Mama. Mama.
Hold on, Carl. Just a couple little pieces.
Mama.
Now we got that flipped over. Simply want to take a little bit of butter, let it kind of come to room temperature. Make sure all the paper is off of it. I'm going to put it right on top of each piece.
Mama.
So you show them your stingray? Here, show them your stingray.
A little bit of butter in there. Set some butter right on there. Wipe my hands off of it. And let that kind of follow in mud for a minute. That side will be done. Rub that butter around on there. Get that nice butter coating. You can't go wrong when you apply real butter. And this is real butter. We don't use margarine. It has to be real butter. Once you get a nice coating on, just let that butter fall down to the side of the pan. Make sure everything gets some butter from that butter.
Mama. Mama.
Bring that heat back up just a little bit because it's cooler butter.
Mama.
Draw the temperature down.
Mama.
All right, Carl. Yeah, we got it. You see it, Carl? We're showing it to him. Good job.
Mama. No.
Mama got it. Carl is helping us out in the kitchen today. Carl, you want to come over here? I'll just pick him up and that'll keep him away from the pan a little bit. So that's just cooking good. I want to kind of check it out. You see that's just falling apart right there. A couple little pieces in there. I'll grab them out. Piece off the edge, thin piece here will come out first. At this point, it even comes hard to pick them up with a tongs. Okay, striations of that meat needs to fall apart. Bring it over here and let it rest. And all these little pieces, we don't want any of this to go to waste. Stingray is a favorite to us. We love it. A blast to catch. Really good eat. Bring that over here. We'll let that sit there and rest in our pan. While that's resting, we will get the rest of this cooked up. Once we get the rest of it cooked up, we'll see y'all at the table. All right, we are back at the table. Everything has been cooked. We're going to turn around and show you a sample plate here. We'll start out with Cadence's plate. You see we got our stingray fillets. Cheesy grits on mine. Got a big pile of stingray and grits and hush puppies, and of course everybody around the table. So what we're going to do, I want everybody just to go ahead and take us a bite. Try some stingray. Go ahead, Carl. Oh, that's a whole big bite, Carl. Wow. And then What's everybody think?
I think it's good.
You think it's good?
That's
Good?
really good.
It's kind of
Really?
a cross between the shark and then fish. It's got that softer flakiness, but it's got the less fishy flavor.
All right. Well, you have it. The Stingray seems to be a hit. Like I say, we like Stingray. It's one of our favorite fish, not only to catch, but to cook and eat. You can cook it several different ways, which is good because we have a whole nother half of Stingray that we still have to cook. So we'll do a different recipe next time. If we get a chance, we'll show you that one in an all separate video, just on the cooking part. And other than that, please, if you want to see the cleaning, go back and watch the video on how to clean the Stingray. And like I said, it's my way of doing it. It's not everybody's way. So if you do it differently, go ahead and leave a comment on how you like to do it. But from us to y'all, please just continue to watch, enjoy, like, share with your friends, and above all, go ahead and subscribe, send this out, and we will see you next time.